Greetings everyone. Today's going to be an interesting episode because I am crawling underneath the daily driver again because I am sick of it sounding like a tractor. Let me show you. Here you go. It sounds okay if you're standing right here, but you know there's a slight exhaust leak up here. So I'm gonna get this thing jacked up and then I'll show you what the actual problem is. We're already off to a hot start. It's been like an hour and a half and I finally got the car on 4 jack stands. This should be an Olympic sport. So here we are underneath the car and here lies our problem. As you can see, these aren't connected. And now that I am a professional welder, I went ahead, got a new flex pipe and some different flanges. And I'm gonna try and get this puppy sealed up. The first thing that I'm gonna do is remove my 2 O2 sensors and then unbolt the downpipe from the turbo and see how much of a pain she's gonna be. Not bad. Now this is the true fun part of the job here. Oh, see, but that wasn't bad at all. What are the chances the next one does the same thing? Come on. There you go. Well, I went ahead and got the 2 most difficult ones out, the 2 on the right side. Now I'm just buzzing these 2 out. This one's ripping the stud out, but we're making progress. Now that those 4 nuts are off of the car and I know the downpipe is gonna come off, I'm gonna crawl underneath the car and try and remove the middle section of the exhaust without removing the rear portion. Ooh. I was not able to remove this mid pipe without removing the back half of this exhaust, which is no problem. There's only 2 exhaust hangers, but this one right here is also the mount for this gas tank strap. So I'm gonna try and just slip the rubber mount off of this exhaust hanger. Oh. Golly. Bang. There we go. I'm sure you couldn't see any of that. So here we've got my mid pipe, or at least that's what I'm gonna call it. As you can see, where this pipe slides onto my down pipe, it's all wallered out, and the band style clamp that's on here is broken, so it doesn't tighten anymore. And that's why eventually it just slid off of the down pipe entirely. So what I'm planning to do is chop all of this off, weld this new flex pipe on, and then on the end of this flex pipe, I'll weld either this 2-bolt flange or a 3-bolt flange, whatever fits better. And obviously I will have to weld one of those flanges to the downpipe as well. That's why I went ahead and unbolted it from the turbo. I'm leaning towards this 2-bolt flange. If I did the 3-bolt flange, I'd have to put the 3rd bolt hole up here and I wouldn't be able to get a tool on it. Whereas this one, I could get a ratchet or a wrench on the back side of this. So this is our winner. Well, I took a couple measurements of the new pipe, threw it on here, used a zip tie to make my line. Obviously, it's not very precise, but we're gonna cut it. So after I chopped that old flex pipe off, I ran inside, fueled up on some pizza rolls, but then I came back out, got the whole exhaust slid back together, made some marks, and now I'm gonna tack the new flex pipe on. So this is what we're working with. Everything's nice and tucked up underneath the car. And here's our new flex pipe. As you can see, I tried to make some marks, but I'm gonna go ahead and tack these two pipes together, and then I'll take this off and figure out how I'm doing the flanges up here. Well, here we are. The new pipe is looking good. Flex pipe's all tacked up. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do all my individual tacks around that pipe. Lay my dimes, if you will. Are you ready for this booger reveal? Check it out. Bang. I'm no professional, but I would say that can't be any worse than what the car was before. Once again, I fit up this mid pipe, but this time I put the flanges in and made some lines. That way I know where they need to live. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try and tack each of them to their respective pipes. I'm not sure how well those flanges are gonna weld. They seem to have an interesting coating on them, but we will see. This is take number 2. As I suspected, the flanges did not weld to the pipe very well. So I took them off, grinded them down, put them back on. Let's see if we can make it happen. Well, those are all terrible, but hopefully it holds them together enough. So a lot has happened, but hardly any progress has been made. Check it out. As you can see, I ripped the downpipe out of the car, and I'm trying to weld the flanges together outside of the car because they're so thick that they require so much heat to weld. And as you can see, I was struggling to tack them in the car. So I got one fully welded up, and now I'm trying to do this other guy here. And it's kind of challenging. I don't know how people do this for a living. My throat is killing right now from all these fumes. I regret to inform you that my state-of-the-art weld job had a little seepage on the inside of the pipe, so now I gotta hit them with this Dremel tool here. That way I can actually get them to slide back together. Get a load of this. I mean, come on. Bang. God, I'm good. Now it is time to put everything back together, and it's currently 4:20, and I want to have the car put back together by 5 o'clock. I slid my new gasket on the turbo. Now, I'm just gonna insert myself into my engine bay. Come on. Oh, come on. Bang. Basically ready to start. We love life. Moment of truth. Aha. Oh, brother. Well, it's a good thing there's a flex pipe. There you go. You know, this is very inconvenient. Ooh, yeah. And we should now be ready to start this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has arrived. We have everything all buttoned up. The exhaust is on the car. It's time to start this thing. I didn't do any major mechanical work, but I'm always nervous for the first start. It's so quiet. Check this out. You've got to listen to this. Guys, this thing sounds amazing. Now, I'm gonna take it down from the jack stands, take it for a little rip. Well, everyone, I took the car for a drive, and ironically, all of my audio was trash. So you are gonna have to wait until I go up to Eden Lake in a couple of weeks and rip around on M22. Hopefully I can figure out why my clutch pedal likes to stick to the floor every now and then before I head up there, but we'll see what I can do. But that is gonna do it for this video, so make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next Friday. Toodles.